Hi, I'm Alexandra DeSiato. I want to talk today about some of the most important yoga we can do, which is restorative yoga. Restorative yoga involves lying around on the ground, breathing, relaxing, getting our minds away from our electronic devices, being in a very meditative state. So the pose that I want to talk about today is supported fish. This is my most favorite restorative yoga pose. It involves taking a bolster and putting it on a block. And if you're at home and you don't have a yoga bolster, you can make something up with a heavy pillow or a couch cushion. If you don't have a block, you can use something like a big thick book. So you want to make a ramp with the bolster and put the block underneath where your head would go. I'm going to show you the deluxe version of this pose with lots of blankets. You can use blankets at home or towels or anything that's thick and fluffy. So in this pose, we would sit back against the bolster. Some people like to have a little space between their low back and the bolster. I like to sit right against it. So we'd sit back against the bolster. And then the deluxe version of this pose involves taking a couple blankets and putting them to each side. These are going to serve as supports for our elbows and make it a really sweet version of the pose. I have two more blankets here. You could use these for any number of things. For some people, having a little pillow underneath their head will be really nice. So you could use it as a pillow. For some of us, it will feel especially good to take a blanket and put it underneath our knees and give us a little bit of support there. It might feel nice to have a blanket over your feet or a blanket over your whole body. All right? So once you find your way into this pose, lie back over the bolster. I have an eye pillow here too. I said it was the deluxe version. It is. If you have an eye pillow at home, you can use that. If you have like a hand towel, that works perfectly well. Your sweater, something like that. So once you have yourself in this position, adjust your elbow pillows. Make sure they're comfortable and make you feel secure. Start to lie back. Notice that this pose really opens the front of the chest, so it allows for some nice deep breathing. It allows for some passive stretching for the pectoral muscles and some of the muscles of the shoulders. And then take your eye pillow or your hand towel and put it over your eyes. Adjust as needed. And then just breathe.